What's going on, everyone? It's me, Jeremy, September 22nd, 2025. This is for entertainment purposes only TikTok, so please just let me say what I got to say. I did a gematria decode about the word apocalypse now, or the phrase apocalypse now, because Donald Trump tweeted it out a few weeks ago, and it was obviously a very specific message, and it just kind of caught my attention. So I threw it in there and said, let's see if there are any phrases that kind of stand out to me. And the one phrase that stood out to me, and I'm going to show it to you again, was decode Ravens Stadium getting nuked. Let me show you this. All right, so we put apocalypse now into the gematria calculator. These are your numerical representations. Again, gematria is just going to show us phrases that have the same numerical value to that apocalypse now. All right, Yellowstone. Okay, President Trump's name comes up right there, so that's very interesting synchronicity right there with apocalypse now. Why would his name just, be numerically connected to that phrase? That's interesting. All right, so what I want to show you is very specific numerical proof of 17. That's a Q reference right there, obviously. Government is terrorism, okay? Space travel is not possible. Maybe not in the way people think. There's a bankrupt reference, okay. Resurrection, all right. He will have a resurrection, okay? This man right here, pay attention. I'm going to show you why. Okay, he will be addressing the United Nations tomorrow, September 23rd. It will be a big night for America, okay? We are connecting the dots. Make Earth great again, all right? Okay. Follow 44, okay. He's coming back to the stage right now, Mr. 44, if you know who 44 is. He just announced he's returning to the political arena. That would be Barack Obama. All right, get ready. Christ bloodline. All right, watch. I want to show you one first horseman. All right, I want to show you one O-negative bloods has been popping up, but look here. This is what we're looking for right here. And I'm going to scroll through this, all right? Look at that. Read that phrase, okay? All this is relevant to what we've been going through over the last couple years, okay? There's his name again, the spiritual collective mind, all right? We're all one, guys. We're working together to get through this. The future is now, but get ready. I want to show you right here. Decode Ravens Stadium nuked, okay? We'll take a quick peek at the sum of all fears, guys. I'll show you some of the coincidences to some of the things going on in the world right now, right? So there's a Yeshua reference right off the top, guys. Got the Egyptians in there. An execution. We just watched that happen. And that might be another thing that is used here soon. Another ritual that happened, just like we watched. That one was right when COVID, right? COVID 2020. All right. There's our purple reference. If you've been following, we've been following the purple. Okay. Now watch this. Okay. Barack coming back. We've been telling you guys. All right. There's the Morning Star. Trump implodes. Okay. And we had Agenda 47, okay? The Time Traveler, if you've been following the whole Q story and Trump and Baron von Trump and Ingersoll Lockwood, that's very ominous that those two are right next to each other. Okay, let's finish the job. Particle colliders. All right. So I wanted to just draining the swamp, okay? There you go. So, there's obviously some connections with Trump. The phrase "sum of all fears," the fact that he played that song from the movie "Sum of All Fears" the day that he had the Butler, Pennsylvania incident at his rally. There have been threats against him, fatwas, all this stuff, right? So, all the biblical holy war stuff going on right now, and the talk of a two-state peace deal being announced tomorrow. What if there was something to occur to stop that, to disrupt that, to justify Israel and the United States going full force into the Middle East, saying, no, what we tried, we were going to come to the table and do a peace deal, but after the events of Charlie and now whatever might happen, if something like this happened, okay, J.D. Vance steps up and is like, no, they came for my best friend, and now they came for my mentor, our president. We are going to join Israel, and we are going to finish the job. Sum of all fears, Baltimore. Now, I'm not saying any of this is going to happen, but people have been asking me, when do you think that this could happen? Well, for entertainment purposes only, I'm going to pick two games. Two games that are symbolic, and I think it could happen at. The first one is tonight in Baltimore. The Lions, the day before the so-called peace deal. If something were to happen on U.S. soil, there goes your peace deal. And all those people that were hopeful and preparing for that, now they're angry, they're upset, and that energy can be used to transmute to war. Okay? The other one is December 21st against the Patriots in Baltimore. December 21st, winter solstice, the day the sun dies. And then Christmas is 3 days later. That would be a hell of a 3 days of darkness, wouldn't it? Okay? I'm going to show you the dates of the games, and that's it. All right, so we got the Lions versus the Ravens. Why do I say the Lions is relevant and symbolic? Well, obviously tomorrow and everything, but you had the whole Operation Lion or whatever that they were doing over in the Middle East, and then the Lion of Judah references and all that. Obviously, lion is very, very symbolic to biblical eschatology. And then obviously the Ravens versus the Patriots on September 21st, 2025. It's the Patriots, so obviously that's very symbolic to attacking the United States in any kind of way. Again, this is all just synchronistic coincidence. This is a movie that I'm writing. I am taking the movie Sum of All Fears, The Hunt for the Red October, and all these other things that I'm putting together for entertainment purposes only. We are just sharing a synchronicity, and that is it, guys. Please do not be afraid. We live in a simulation. This world is not what you think it is, and maybe by exposing this stuff, we eliminate it from being a possibility, because now you guys all saw this crazy guy talk about it, and they can't pull it off. At least that's what we hope. My name's Jeremy. Like the video, share the video, guys. Join me on the other social media links. I'll throw some links up on the screen here, and enjoy the rest of your week, guys, because no matter what, it's going to be exciting.